All right. Hello, TGIW, my friends. All
Hey
right.
y'all. I know
Molly
you
is,
hear me, but I can't hear you because my sound's not working.
yeah. So I thought she was ignoring me for the past couple minutes and we've been sitting here, but it turns out her sound is not working. So, um, yeah. All right. So I guess I'm just talking to you guys. What is going on? How is everybody's Wednesday? We are just back from Boss and, we'll link up, check out the boss recap video we released last night. And we've gotten some like incredible feedback on that video, Molly. Everybody's just so in love with it and watching it several times because I watched it last night, even though I had to do shipping, because it was like
Oh,
being there all over again, watching that like video montage you put together at the end. It was so fun.
it was. It was so much
Yeah.
fun. I'm glad I got my sound working. I can hear you now. Hey, Carmen.
Yay. What
Carmen's
was
in
the
the
issue?
house. Some kind of setting on my computer got changed, probably.
All
And
right.
you know, they do updates and then everything gets changed around. So
Yeah.
go figure.
Oh.
Oh my
Just
gosh, it's my long lost Mantha. I miss you.
we're gonna
I
just
miss you
call
guys.
her Skirt. Yep.
Just call me Skirt.
What's up? What's up?
Oh,
So I
good
had
time.
to throw some pictures because I know we put a video out about Boss Reseller Remix. So you all can see it there and watch our video. And if you haven't, tisk, 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 tisk. But I did throw some other pictures up from our Utah part of the trip, which is not in that Boss video because that was an after Boss
Yes.
bit. So I thought I would share some of
Hmm.
them.
Oh,
First of
fun.
all, everybody say, "Aww."
Aw.
Aren't we cute?
It's the best trip
Look,
ever.
So fun. Oh, I
Hi,
love that
friends.
picture. Oh my
here we
gosh.
are with our Jill and Vanessa.
Yes. Yes.
Yay! Let's see. Oh, and then we, of course, had to add Dawn.
Oh my gosh. I love that.
There
That's
we are with
awesome.
Dawn. So, yeah, I've got more to share. It would not let me load my video of Ben's. Oh, we went to In-N-Out Burger, y'all. My first and Samantha's first experience with In-N-Out Burger.
That post, I should take a picture of mine. That post on my Facebook that I said it was my first time on my personal Facebook has blown up. People are passionate about their In-N-Out. It is either they love it or they hate it. Like there's no in between.
Okay, so I'm an in-betweener. I'm an in-betweener. I may
Yeah.
be the one and only in-betweener. I thought it was okay, but it's not like I'm dying, and if I don't go back, I'm gonna just go crazy.
It was perfectly mediocre.
It was perfectly mediocre.
Wonderfully average in all the right ways.
All the right ways, and it hit at the right time.
Oh, I love our
I'm
new
gonna give
friend
it a
Ben.
step above adequate. I really like it.
I
think it's
felt
really
that
yummy.
way about Victory Burger because we went to Victory Burger not once but twice when we were at Boss, and that was an amazing burger.
I had chicken and waffles there, also delicious.
But you were at Victory Burger.
Okay. So I hope I'm not making anybody feel bad, but I did finally get on the scale today. I did not lose, but I also did not even gain a single ounce. So I am very happy
Wow.
that I went on
Wow.
said vacation and did not even gain an ounce.
Wow. That is flipping impressive. Well, I guess
I
I
haven't-
should report in also.
I should go get on the scale. Of course, I
Yeah,
don't
go
know.
get on this. We want to know. We want to know now.
Look, I don't know that you've been home long enough. You got to give it a solid 24 plus hours to
I have not been home I've barely been home for 12 hours. And I just had a delicious smoothie and breakfast sandwich. Very healthy, but very filling. Because I just had my meetup. And so we had an eBay meetup. So everybody, like eBay has meetups and you all need to go see if there's one in your area. And if there isn't one and you're like, oh my gosh, I would love to meet people in person, then make one. Literally 3 people came and I loved every second of it. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be huge. But I had a new person come whom I've met before, and I've done pop-ups and networking with him, but he hadn't met any of my other people. And then a couple of us went thrifting afterwards.
Oh my.
My
No
mom's in the
wonder
back.
you weren't answering your phone.
So my mom's in the back, and then there's Darcy, the podunk picker. I find him on YouTube as well, and he's been spotlighted here. But yeah, so they were talking about sourcing, and then finally I'm like, guys, I don't think anybody else is coming. So if we leave right now, I have about 45 minutes.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
That's so fun. If that's not encouragement to do a meetup, I don't know what is.
It is so fun. And look at it. I even bought stuff.
She bought stuff.
So
Hold on, I'm gonna pop another one up. I'm slowly popping them up.
Oh, it's so beautiful in Zion.
This is Zion. Jill was our Uber Jill. She gave us the most amazing tour of her area in Utah and through Zion Park. And it was, look at Samantha on a rock.
We call her the mountain goat. She was
I have to dangle my feet on every hike. Just once I have to dangle my feet. So there we go.
Well, you dangled him up there, girlfriend. And y'all, what you don't see is right below her is the paved road. So Jill and I were beside ourselves like, oh my gosh, if she goes down, she's hitting the pavement. We were a little worried. There's Libby. She's got everything.
I love it.
At her feet.
Nobody's worried the fact that she's standing on the side of a mountain. There's also a road under her, but okay.
That was a little less scary than yours, my friend. Little less scary. And Jilly and I. And look at the tunnels we got to go.
Oh, that's a good picture of the tunnel. Yeah, there were some fun tunnels in there. I love tunnels.
One more here. Y'all.
It's just gorgeous. We just oohed and awed the whole time. Jill was probably like, yes, guys, I know. It's beautiful.
That's all we did was oohed and awed. That's all we did. Oh, and did we mention we went to In-N-Out Burger? And look at the three of us. Look at Libby's Ziggy. Where's Ziggy? It's hard to get Libby in it and the mountains. So
right.
You have to choose, right?
The best for last. I don't know.
Hi, Pam.
Hi, Pam.
We miss you.
No, Pam was so much fun. Pam's always fun, but I had a ball.
Pam, we did stop at one more casino before we hit Utah. We stopped in Eureka, which is like right near the Arizona border before we leave the land of casinos. And we, even in that one, the four of us were in there. We're like, okay, we're just gonna stretch our legs real quick, like everybody just a little bit. And we were in there, invoke the power of Pam. People probably thought we were nuts because we're like, come on, Pam Arnold, you got to give us the spirit. You weren't even there. We were thinking of you.
We were calling you in. It didn't work though.
It didn't work.
It was unsuccessful.
We need Pam in person.
It was unsuccessful. We're not going to lie here. Yeah, so I've got one more picture to show. Do y'all want to see our favorite part of it all?
Is it the big picture? I haven't seen this yet.
Oh, it's Molly's nipple.
Oh my God.
It's called Molly's nipple. I mean,
now we're not going to be monetized. You said the N-word.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
We're safe with that. It's an actual land. It's
a body part and a landmark. Yeah,
it is. So
if y'all ever wondered what it's like hanging out with Molly, everywhere we went around Washington and St. George, she said, "Look, you can see my nipple from here." Everywhere we went, it was good times.
I may have, possibly, yeah. It was fun. It was fun.
I played the Little Shop of Horrors at one night, and I hit like once, and then it drained the rest of it. I played a Buffalo Machine, which I had not seen this version of the Buffalo Machine before. It had a weird bonus that you had to fill. I played it in the airport because my flight was delayed a little bit. Won $100 more than what I had started with. I actually won a lot more, but I was down a little bit. And so then I went souvenir shopping and spent some time there.
There you go. Okay, so maybe the family will get a little gift now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, So
I'm glad to hear some people had some luck. Woohoo!
yeah. So yeah, that was our trip. It was an amazing trip. If you have not watched our episode that was out yesterday, go watch it. It's all about breaking down what happened at Boss, and the end has quite a montage of video and photos of all of our reseller friends who we had an amazing time with. So
I have to go watch it because I haven't seen the pool photo of the majority of the pool people. I have not seen that.
yeah,
So
we're on there twice actually, in the beginning and again.
in the beginning, good.
So, and now I'm working on a video clip that I said would be hooked, that Libby would link to that, but I still have to finish it on Fearless Living and the scholarships and our tours through the Blind Center of Nevada. So,
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Pam, we had so much fun.
So many fun
So much
things.
fun. I love Pam in the videos, man. She is rocking it out on that episode.
Pam is my dancing buddy. I told her night 2 when we were out with it was Tammy and Pam and myself and Samantha, and we ended up out there for a little bit. I said to Pam, I said, I feel like had I known you back in the day, we would have been out dancing together all the time. Like we'd have been besties, because she's my girl. She loves to dance, and so do I.
She does. I loved it when Shania Twain came on. She whips around. She's like, 90s country, that's your jam. And I'm like, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
We had so much fun. I am
It's a good
still
time.
recouping. I don't know about y'all, but whoo.
Recouping. I'm so jet lagged right now. It's not even funny. I was in 3 different time zones yesterday. It was an absolute mess. I got home at like 8:30 last night. I ate and I went to bed. And I woke up and my husband says, "Why is your alarm going off?" And I said, "I have to be at the cafe in half an hour for an eBay meetup." And he's like, what?
I can't believe the scheduling of that. That's crazy.
It worked out perfect. And eBay gave me gift cards and scales and all kinds of other fun stuff, which I have more coming in the mail. So we'll be giving some of that stuff away probably next week as well. And I'll have some stickers and things from Boss and all that kind of stuff. But I got to gift to the people that were at my meetup today. So they really loved that. And it was a good time.
Good.
And then I went sourcing.
You and me both, girl. You and me both.
Yes.
Y'all, it is gorgeous here. I mean, it's going to be 81. It is pure sun. I was out on the deck. I threw a little video up in our story to tell people to come on, and it's gorgeous. It was so hard to come in. I was like, vitamin D me.
So I knew I screenshot this for a reason earlier, and now I know why. Or maybe it was last night. This was last night. This is my forecast for the week. So we're getting colder. What is that?
Well, we do go down to 68, I think, tomorrow, but then we're back in the 70s. We have 2 days of the 60s and we're back in the 70s. Yeah.
I came home yesterday and it was like 45, almost 50. So it was like the same temperature as it was in Utah and in Vegas when I left. It was very cold and windy when I left both of those places, and raining. So I came back here. It's so much different though when the humidity is at like 90%. It's like bone chilling. But I love being surrounded by water, and I don't want to live in a desert. So
well, your
I'm
pictures
okay.
of the plane of you flying in over the lakes was gorgeous.
I flew over all my children. So my daughter lives in Wisconsin, in Kenosha, on the one side of Lake Michigan, just above Chicago. And that was the first picture. And I text her and I'm like, I'm thinking of you. And then the second picture, we come back in Grand Rapids. I was a little lower, but Grand Rapids was just above there. So my other kids are there. And I was like, oh, I'm flying over my kids, my grandkids.
Yay.
It is a beautiful sight though, when you get back over here and there's actual bodies of water and beautifulness. It was too cloudy to see anything when we got to the UP though.
Well,
And
everything
everything was covered in snow.
Oh boy.
Yeah. got back. They had to de-ice the planes. I was like, oh yeah, I'm back in Michigan. Okay. It was good though. I don't know why it took the wind is such a factor with this. It's absolutely nuts. 4.5 hours to go from Detroit to Vegas, 3 hours and 12 minutes to come back. It's like, dang.
Yeah, isn't that nuts?
Dang.
Our flight back was like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pilot literally in the beginning, he goes, other pilots are reporting that the winds in the Rockies are a little crazy and yada, yada, yada. And he's like, this trip could take anywhere from 3 to 5 hours. I'll let you know as we go. I'm like, what?
3 to 5. Holy moly.
No idea.
Holy moly.
All right. So do you guys ever sell these candles? They're Habersham Candle Company. My God, they put a lot of price stickers on these. So this was marked at $1.50. It was 75% off today. And I have sold these. They sell for like $19 to $29. I've never had one with a big old butterfly in it like this one. The butterfly is fake. It's made out of feathers. And these flowers are fake.
No butterflies were harmed in the creation of this kit.
Yeah. It's a wax pottery vessel. Fragrance without the flame. There's no candle. It just smells.
Oh, so you just set them
smells
out.
a lot.
Yeah.
Very fragrant, and it's to last forever. Made in the USA. So I pick these up whenever I see them, especially when they're only a couple cents like that.
Yeah, that was a good deal. What a bagging.
I didn't comp any of this. We're just going on a whim here. I spent a whopping $7.50.
Ooh.
I know.
You do much better thrifting than you do casinoing.
Big buys. This is true. This is very true. Okay, I got this little metal wagon. I don't know. So Darcy, the podunk picker, was with me and he goes, oh, I wouldn't pick up that. The guy who buys everything.
I totally would have picked that up.
I think it's so cute.
I think any kind of like metal work, metal sculpture usually does well.
Yeah, it's got like little beaded up welded edges and it says it's made in Hong Kong. I'm assuming when Hong Kong was a good thing. I don't know.
I am looking, just so you know, I just sold a church that looks just like that, made like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look. Did I sell it on?
I pick up all this kind. Like this got to be vintage, right?
Probably if it's made in Hong Kong.
It's just got the little Hong Kong. So to go on the Etsy.
I sold it on Etsy. Oh,
see?
I can't see it. I sold it on Etsy. It's a little church for $29 plus ship.
Perfect. That's all I'm asking, really. That's all I need to see. I like it. Fence on one side, cute little flowers on the other. I thought it was adorable.
I agree.
I picked up, so these literally cost pennies. I picked up a bunch of flashcards, and these are politics cards. These ones were from 1984.
Oh, yeah.
And these were both from 1991, and these were published in Michigan, Holly, Michigan.
Hi, Nick. Mr. C Chat.
Yeah. Look at 7, the silver metallic shoes.
Okay. Hello.
Hey! Woo-hoo! Made it to alive. Awesome.
I am so sorry I cannot remember your first name. Why can I not remember? Huh?
Happy.
Happy. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. I got into my my phone. Sorry.
I also found this 1/over Race to the Finish card game by Parker Brothers from 1983. And tucked inside. So it does. I think it does these little wooden pieces that go with the. I don't know if it actually goes with the card game. I don't know.
Lori in real life. Happy picker.
Lori. I knew it was an L name.
Lori in real life.
Wonderful.
So you got some games.
So I got that little game again, pennies. I don't know why, but for some reason I picked this up. It is a hand painted scarf thing. And
Oh, I would have picked that up. Yeah.
It's yellowed and like I should just be able to list this like this, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm. Does it
Okay.
have rolled edges, like rolled and hand stitched?
I don't know. Yes, they are. They've got to be hand stitched.
Is it like folded over or rolled?
Just a little tiny. I don't know. It's just a little tiny hem. The one side's not
Okay.
stitched at all.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something. I only paid 50 cents for it, so it's not signed or anything, but it's cute.
It is cute.
It's cute.
That'll sell.
I
It'll
got
sell.
a chocolate desserts little book from the 80s, 70s or 80s. I got is it Osterizer or Osterizer? Is it Oster or
I don't know.
Oster?
We always had one, but I don't know how to say it.
This was the great debate in the thrift store today. Is it Oster or
I've
Oster?
always said Oster, but
Me too, but I also
Samantha, if you and I have always said that, then clearly that's the proper way.
well, Ryan on Rally Roots says, I don't even remember how he says sorrels, but he says it wrong and it drives me absolutely nuts. So
What's sorrel?
Sorrel, they're boots.
The boots.
They're a boot
sorrel.
brand.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's not
It's
sorrel.
sorrel.
It's sorrel. And I
Well,
even
I say sorrel, so.
I even looked up advertising videos thinking I was wrong, even though it's a way of life around here having sorrels and baffins. That's all we got. But no,
Sorrels
sorrel.
and what?
Baffins. Molly picked up some baffin.
My little slippers that I bought
slipper,
in Utah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
which I'd never seen that before, but that is a huge brand of boots here. If you want good winter boots, if you want ice fishing boots, so when it's -20 and windy, your feet are still warm, you get you some baffins. That's what we do up here, okay? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Need you
Wow.
those baffins there, eh? I don't know, alternative to TV handbook. It looked like it had cute ideas in it. It's from the 80s. I don't know. They're only 10 cents. So I got, these are from 1960. And one says Alaska, one says Pacific Northwest. And they were some sort of collector's thing. And then you would tape or glue little pictures, collector's pictures. I've never
came across those at an estate sale and I didn't know what they were. And my son and I are trying to comp them. They were all German.
Oh,
and they
okay.
were like that. Yeah, they were all German and they were really, really cool. But
yeah, I just thought they were cool. They've all got the photos in them. They went through the whole process and stuff and put the I guess they are missing a couple of them. But yeah, I just grabbed them. 25 cents a piece. I was like, okay, we'll just do it.
how
They're
did
from
you beat your
1960.
mom to that is what I want to know.
Oh, she wasn't happy about it. Let's just
Oh,
say
all right.
that.
'Cause
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
that was
yeah, that's her
She-
jam.
So she looks at all the books in the book section, and I've showed videos of our book section at the Salvation Army before. It's pretty big. They got bookcases all the way around. Cookbooks are in a separate area, and then they've just got banana boxes on tables, under the tables, everywhere, full of books. 25 cents a piece. Some of the smaller ones, 10 cents. And she looks at all the books. I go through each one and I only pick out the tiny ones because those are normally the ones that I sell are the little, they're either little cookbooks or they're something that's rare and handmade or local. So she misses it because I skim. She's still way back there. I'm up there. It works out.
And you're really fast.
I can be fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and her and
Just throw this back up here. Sorry.
her and Podunk Picker. I know. Beautiful.
I just have to throw them back up there.
Amazing.
Was anybody else? So I didn't get to drive back with you guys. I stayed an extra day with Jill, which was amazing. She welcomed me into her home. I got to hang out with her family and our sweet little mascot Embra. And then Embra came with us the next day to drop me off at the airport. She was a little worried at first. She thought she was going to have to get on an airplane as well, but her mom did not let me take her home, so that didn't work. But was anybody else amazed? I've never seen like Vegas from afar as you're driving in, and it's so crazy how flat everything is in the valley, and then you can distinctly see the strip and downtown.
Yep.
It's just sticks out there on the horizon, and it's so small when you look at it like that. It's like when you're there, you're like, holy crap, this is huge, this is crazy, this is awesome. And then like when you're going down the highway towards there, it's like, oh, weird.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yep. That's how I feel when you fly in too, because you fly in, you've got all the mountains, and then you've got this open valley, and then there's this little of buildings.
Yeah, it's weird. I guess I never really paid attention when I was flying. It struck me when we were driving. I'm like, oh, weird.
All right, what else do we need to share? We're not talking a lot about Boss because we just did our episode yesterday, and that is out there for all to watch and enjoy.
So we'll mention this on an episode too, because I know a lot of people don't rewatch the lives. But I don't know what, this has been a thing for months and months and months, but all of a sudden it's like being talked about right now is eBay accepting offers, and the immediate payment. So it used to be you accepted an offer and it was either paid immediately as they rolled that out, or it would be delisted and it would sit and you're waiting for payment. And it would have to sit there for 4 days as you waited for that to pay. So people are upset now because nothing is sitting there awaited payment. And I want to tell the world that you should not be upset about that. It's a good thing. So what
Your
happens?
item is still available. Yeah.
Your item is still available. People are also thinking, oh my gosh, the person's payment failed, and that's why. No, it just means they literally just have not paid for it yet. But rather than it being delisted from the world and sitting in that awaiting payment, it's still out there. It's in your store. Anybody can buy it. And
Somebody swoop in and grab it.
Yeah, whoever pays for it first wins. So it's a good thing that it's not sitting in the waiting payment. And if I accepted a lot of offers over the last week and only a few of them paid and I actually shipped them, and that's fine because somebody else will come along and buy it. And a lot of times they'll buy it for full price instead of the offer that I accepted. So it's okay. Your items are not hidden. You're not trying to find them in some secret place of like, oh my gosh, that person didn't pay and now I have to relist them. No, they're out there. It's good. So it is an improvement. They can't make payments automatic because they try not to do like huge things like that, big changes to the buyers across the board, because they have noticed in the past, and this is coming directly from Adam Ireland, who is a vice president at eBay. He was part of the North America seller. I don't know what his title was last time. I don't know what his title is now, but this is what he told us a couple years ago, is they rolled this out across the board to everybody. And within like 2 days, the amount of people that deleted their accounts or left eBay was astronomical as far as buyers are concerned. And they said, oh crap, we need buyers. They're the ones that spend their money here. And so they rolled it back. And now they've just been rolling it out, more accounts every month for the last 2 years or a year and a half or whatever it's been. And that is how they do a lot of their updates now, is just rolling it out. Then that way they can get feedback from the people they usually do it to their busiest, most grandfathered in, longest accounts first. They can get feedback from those people, and then they can make tweaks before they keep rolling it out to the next wave of people, and so on and so forth. So they are doing it for us. I think that when he explained it in the eloquent way that he explained it, it was much better. Because they're trying to make sure that the buyers are happy and that they're not freaked out and they don't leave before they understand the process. And when you do it to, several thousands accounts every week or however they do it, it's easier, more gradual for people to wrap their minds around. They are working towards that though. And for the most part, I don't think I've had an item awaiting payment in a couple months, at least. It doesn't happen very often, a couple times a year now. So that part's pretty rolled out. they're getting it. I did talk to them about their offers in general a little bit. And I didn't get a chance to talk to the other rep, though. The one rep I talked to, he didn't quite I feel like he was newer. He didn't quite understand what I was talking about for some stuff. So. But I have a meeting with some eBay people tomorrow as well. So if anybody has any questions, I can ask them.
All right.
And I got response from WorthPoint, y'all. So I just need to know what emails y'all want to hook them into.
Good, because I had some stuff today I could use that on. That would be good. You can use any of my emails. I don't care. Just tell me.
And you can use my Conchi Consign at Gmail.
I was going to say, should one be Consignment Chats at Gmail? We can talk about this later, though. But
Yeah,
maybe.
we can. But it's just
yes.
so exciting.
Right?
I know when I saw it, I was like, oh, they did. And they apologized for the wait. I'm like, the wait? We just left you.
Right?
I got home.
I could have, I probably could have sold a subscription this morning because one of the people that came to my meetup brought a bunch of jewelry that they had questions on the maker's marks and stuff. So we were passing jewelry around and I had my computer there. We're looking up maker's marks too. And I'm like, I wish I had a WorthPoint subscription working right now because I could be looking that up. And I'm sure he would have signed up if he'd have seen that, how it worked. So hopefully soon. Got this.
All right. Very cool. So I'm down to 17 items to ship.
Y'all, Libby came home to so much shipping.
Good
Nick
job.
was so excited counting her numbers down for her. He's like, she's at 70 items. What was your total when you got home?
I think 96.
96.
Good job.
Something like that. It was in the low 90s. Yeah.
Boom.
I stopped counting at some point.
I still have to pull my shipping today. Some of it's in here. I sold a sorry game.
Sorry.
You guys make fun of me when I say sorry.
I love it.
Of course, Molly said it the other day. She swears she didn't, but she did. I sold a sorry board game from 1964, and then I sold my little duck baskets. I'm gonna grab them.
Oh, cute.
Speaking of games, y'all, we may have gotten into a very heated game of penny drop while we were on our vacation. I got my rear end kicked. Yep, I did. Yep. I had about as much luck with penny drop as I did at the casino. So, next trip's mine, dagummit. Next trip.
It was so fun. I'll have to bring it with me when I come down.
Yeah. We have to take it to Nashville.
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
Penny drop.
Oh my god, we gotta play that in the lobby with everybody or something.
We have
like
that in our Amazon store.
We should, because I need to buy one now. I'm obsessed.
I know, it's great.
That was amazing. All right, I sold this little pair of adorable little duck baskets.
I've seen them big, but never little. I like them little.
They're so cute. I pick up all animal baskets. I mean, these sold for 15 plus ship. Nothing crazy, but I'm sure I paid pennies for them. And they're so cute.
And they're so good.
And then I have come to the realization that I'm just going to need to list all boards separately. I'm going to tear apart my lots that I have because nobody cares about my lots. And I am going to list them all separately because I have consistently been selling boards for like $6 to $12 a piece.
Oh, Lori's into penny drop. Yeah.
Yes, we love games too.
Game. It's fun.
It's so much fun.
It's fun, and you can have a conversation while you're playing.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yes, you can.
We were getting pretty intense about it. I mean,
we were getting intense, but I have played it where there have been conversations at the table as well. We just happen to be a very intense bunch.
I had a lot of conversations, and it went a little bit like this. Come on, man. Jeez, Jill.
We may or may not have ganged up on Molly.
Jill was just sitting in the wrong seat and kept getting blamed for the whole thing. She
was the lucky die roller for sure. And she, of course, of all people, Jill feels guilty because she's so daggum sweet that she's like feeling guilty. And I'm giving her a hard time, but it's all in fun. I'm not. But if had Libby been next to me, she'd been like, take that. Take that.
Well, I learned an important lesson about filming. So you guys know that Samantha and Molly have the DJI cameras with the mics.
Mm-hmm.
That we do our sourcing
I
videos.
don't do sourcing videos at all. So you know, newbie here. So we were thrifting in Utah, and we were in one of the aisles, and it must have been like me, you, and Jill. Maybe Vanessa was there, and Molly was a couple aisles over.
So let me real quick give
yeah.
this description. When we do it, I have the camera on me that has a mic base, and then I mic up. I put a little clip of mic on, and there's two mics. So I always give the other mic to Nick, because it's usually, if you watch our sourcing videos, which you should. If you don't, please do.
Yes.
I always mic up Nick. So of course Nick's not with me. So every time we go into one, I go, okay, who's up? Who's micing up? Libby or Samantha? Which one's taking the mic? There now. So it was me mic'd and one of them.
Yeah, so Samantha's mic'd, and I'm chatting with Samantha. Molly's a couple rows over, and somebody says, "Where's Molly?" And
Now,
I
Molly did say beforehand that I could talk crap about people, but only a little bit. I had to actually talk about reselling too, because she knows how I am. She didn't realize that we'd be talking crap about her.
Well, by we, it was me.
So where's Molly?
Where's Molly? Oh, she's a couple rows over, guys, and I think I'm being like real, you know, slick. She's a couple rows over. You see her over there? I'm like, I'm not going over there because she's gonna put me to work. She's gonna make me like hump stuff, and I was exhausted. Usually, I love doing stuff like that, but I was beat. She's gonna make me comp stuff and like put stuff away on the shelves and do all this stuff. So I'm not going over there. Let's be quiet. And and I look up and I'm like, oh crap, Samantha's mic'd up.
Oh,
and poor Jill, she's just so sweet. She's like, oh. I'm like, oh.
She was horrified.
It's nothing we wouldn't have said to Molly's face. Like,
right.
But sweet Samantha comes over and she goes, so
I had to let you know before you heard it. I'm like,
how are you? What are you finding?
Do you need me to comp anything for you?
And then she tells me, she's like, here, let me help you. And I'm like, don't touch my stuff. I can comp all by myself. Stay away from my basket. I can do this on my own. Walk away from it.
There was one other time we were making fun of her for something in the next aisle over. I don't know. When you finally listen to all that audio, I hope it's hilarious, because the observations of Molly.
So if you don't see me on screen anymore and it's just the two of them, you know why.
Cautionary tales for recording. Yes.
That's great. Great.
Yeah. I'm just hoping one of you forgot about it and did something like went to the bathroom, because that would be fun.
I remembered that.
I'm pretty sure I shut the mic off for bathroom, but I almost wish that I had left it on, because when we stopped at that Hope Chest one in Washington or whatever, their bathroom was being cleaned. Beautiful thrift store. I loved that thrift store. That was great. Yeah. If I lived there, I'd probably go there once a week. Great place. But their bathroom was being cleaned, and they do a very thorough job, so it took a while. And that, so Libby says, I'm gonna run over to the Dairy Queen. I'm like, oh, good idea. We run next door. There was a crime scene in there, I'm pretty sure. I opened up that door. I immediately closed it. I didn't even let Libby look. We just walked right. I said, we can pee our pants. Like, that's fine. Just go. Just go.
We're not.
It's fine. There was not good. And then when we got back, they were done cleaning the other one. So crisis averted. But I kind of wish I'd kept my mic up for that. And Libby's like, oh, and I'm like, just walk away. Just walk away. Do not go in there.
Not gonna go in there. Nope.
I was trying to talk her into it. I'm like, I really have to go.
And I'm all for
like, she's like, no.
I'm all for like going in a men's room if that's what you need to do. But like, I didn't even want to look in that one if that's what the ladies' room looked like. Like, nope, it was rough. So I did want to say one other piece of business. We have the 12-week year intensive reseller program is ready for registration. Woo-hoo! So we only have a couple weeks left of this 12 weeks, and we'll be wrapping that up. and then we'll head into the next 12 weeks. So every 12 weeks, we will welcome in new members, make sure you read the book. There are some prerequisites to make sure that you're prepared, because this is an intensive. It's something that you set goals for, and then you check in once a week. We check in for half an hour, and we grade ourselves and check in with everybody to say how we've done. And then we'll go into our mastermind if you want to, brainstorm anything and hash anything out, talk about it. Oh, you're so sweet. You made me coffee too. Thank you. So that is
Becky, fresh from a meeting and thrifting.
Oh, we saw your photo, Becky.
We did.
there we go.
And I'm so sorry about those books Samantha found first. Those little
I
pamphlets.
know.
They're really cool.
So greedy.
She
really
got
cool.
books. She got books too. It's fine. So funny. They knew I was thrifting with you, Mom. And when I started showing my haul, Libby immediately said, "How did you get those away from your mother?"
Yeah, project.
So yeah, 12-week
Hold on.
reseller intensive is coming back up. We're going to start a new set of 12 weeks. So the form is in our Patreon. Make sure that you join the Patreon. Check that out. You can join it for free to check it out.
Mhm.
And then we have a YouTube video about that as well. And then you can see what the prerequisites are and what you need to get started. But it's amazing.
April 7th is the official start date. You need to have the book read by, it's an easy read, by April 1st. And we're just really excited about this. This first 12 weeks has been,
Mhm.
it's changed all of our businesses and all of our lives. Every single person that's participated. I don't think I'm overstepping there.
Even
I
mine.
don't think so either. Yeah.
Even mine. What does
Even
that
mine.
mean?
Yeah. Even the part-timers who, it's been amazing. I would recommend this course to anybody and everybody, no matter where you are in the journey. Sandy,
Our very generous friend. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, our very generous friend. I wish I had that on film. Yeah, so it is definitely, no matter what level you're at, this is for everybody.
Mhm.
Everybody.
So for those of you, you've asked before, how do I join the Patreon? It can be intimidating. It looks complicated. There's a lot of buttons to press. I put the link to our YouTube video in the comments here. You can find it on our page. It was posted last week. It has the picture like this set up on the cover. And it tells you about the 12-week program and what we're doing. And then it also walks you through how to sign up for Patreon and how to kind of look at the different things that we have on Patreon so that it's not so intimidating for you.
Yes.
And even if you don't want to join the 12-week year, we have lots of free stuff in there. So go over and join the Patreon.
That's what I was going to say. Be sure you go over and join, even if it's the free part of it, because I know in the next week or so, we're going to be scheduling another Listapalooza, which is a free business building fun event that we do with all of our people. And you don't want to miss it. It's fun. So make sure you've signed up over there at minimum in our free Patreon, so you get all the notifications and all the information and can join in our fun challenge.
Yeah. I forgot how good our water tasted.
Look at us drinking out of the same cup at the
Oh my
same
gosh, I had the same thing when I got home. I was like, oh my gosh, the water is so good.
I never and we have city water, so there's chlorine and stuff in it. It's not the greatest, but it's so much better than desert water.
Desert water is so dry.
Oh my God, we've been drinking bottled water forever, and they don't have fresh spring bottled water like we do here. It's everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, they
No, it's
didn't?
good. My skin is not so dry anymore. I'm feeling a little better.
I'm not there yet. I'm gonna bathe in a tub full of lotion. I'm pretty sure to get back there.
That's what I said.
And,
When I got home, I go, could you fill the tub up with olive oil and just
right? We just marinate for a little while.
I'm so dry from this desert weather. Yeah.
It was so nice that last day though in Utah. It was sunny and 70. I went and raked the yard with Embra. I'm like, girl, we need to get outside. Let's go. We're sweeping and raking and stuff. I'm like, I'll do anything to stand out. And she's like, I love to rake. I'm like, great, let's go. I just want to soak up the sun. Let's do this.
I love it. I love it.
Awesome. So how
All
is
right.
Jill's Mission Control Center? You got
Oh my
the
gosh.
behind the scenes look.
It's so impressive. I had my own little desk and cubby over there. She said it felt like we were in cubicles. I photographed all of the clothes that Molly had sent previous to the trip to consign with her. So all that got photographed. I am going to implement some of her awesome photography stuff. And she's got lights coming out of the ceiling, both sides. She has a platform that rotates, like beautiful. And then, yeah, all of her computer screens. I just stood there and I was like, and she's like, this is for this is for this does this is over here. And I'm like, oh my God. She had 3 keyboards. That sounds terrible, Sandy.
Now it'll be in the 80s. All right.
I loved the weather when we were there. I loved it. I mean, it's 80 outside. Like I say, I just got off my deck and it's in the 70s. It'll hit 81 today, but I loved being in Vegas with the milder weather.
Yeah.
The only thing, I mean, I was glad the warmest day was the day we did the pool party.
I wish all the days had been like the day we did the pool party. That was beautiful. Like 60s and sunny. Beautiful. Yeah. I just want to remind you guys though that like everywhere's better than this.
Yeah.
Gosh, Sandy, where do you live? I don't know why I don't know that. Does she live in Vegas? I don't know. I'm a jerk. I've never asked. Everybody thinks we're related.
Aren't you?
Yeah, you should know. Oh, you're not? What?
You're not, right?
What?
I had somebody come up to me this time and they're like, so your aunt over there? And I'm like, my what? And they were like, Sandy. And I'm like, oh, yeah, my aunt. Okay, well, I'm just going with it now. Like at that, I'm like, sure, yeah.
Aunt Sandy. I love it. I love it. All right. We've only got a few minutes here before we need to jump over to our come list with us.
Well, for me, it's going to be come ship with us.
Come ship with us.
Oh, I got to do
our
something.
co-working time that we do in our Patreon group every Wednesday. So I don't know about you, but I need to take a break, go potty, grab a little lunch before I get to listing.
Yep.
I think you live on the strip. Sandy doesn't have a day job. She has a night job. What are you doing over there, Sandy? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, y'all, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being active in the comments. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, make sure you do that before we get out of here, because all that little stuff is helpful. And we appreciate it.
Yes.
And if you haven't watched the boss recap video, go ahead, watch it. Sandy, we know you've watched it. So much fun. It's like being there all over again.
Watch that recap video. Enjoy it.
Yes.
I think Jill said she watched it 3 times last night and she wasn't even there, but she loved it so much she watched it 3 times.
I love it.
I love that. We'll be back next week. Same time, same channel, same space. Come find us every Wednesday. And until next time, ladies.
Cheers.
Oh, the duck is toasting out. I love it.
So